Hey, I just watched a video of like catfishing, and I thought I'd tell you all about my story, my personal catfish story. So I was 18, just out of high school. I had just graduated, and I met this girl online, and she would send me regular photos of herself. So, me being 18, I was still young and naive and didn't know any better. And we had a couple of mutual friends that were online, and one of them had posted on her MySpace page that she had to move back to her grandmother's in Montana because her parents didn't like her being with me because they were a very strict Japanese family that and in Japan it's not it you most parents and grandparents will not be okay with it if two girls are together or two guys are together anyway. So they made her, what the story was, that they had made her move to Montana to be with her grandma because she lived in the same state that I did. And so we never actually met in person, but then I decided to propose to her because I thought, that she was who she said she was. And if we got married, then it wouldn't matter if she came back to Oregon because that's where I live. And it would just be the two of us. Her parents wouldn't have any business telling us not to be together. And then when she was in Montana, I don't even know if it was even her. She ended up, one of our mutual friends ended up going on her MySpace page and posted R.I.P. Mariko Yagami, or whatever, Yagami. And they said that her first name was Mariko, and that's what I learned to call her, the name to call her. And I had fallen in love with these photos of her. And I got the full story from my friend, from a mutual friend also online. And he said that she was coming home from the grocery store, walking back to her grandma's house, and she was hit by, excuse me, she was hit and killed by drunk drivers. He said that there were teenagers coming back from a party and they were really drunk and they hit her and killed her and then just kept going. And so it was a hit and run, and she had died on impact. Well, I didn't think to do a reverse image search until literally just a few months ago, because it was still bothering me that I had lost somebody that close. I'm married now, and I have kids, and I have a whole other life now, but I thought, I still have her photos. Let me do an image search. So I did the image search, and it came up that this was a person from Japan, that she's a celebrity down there. She's in a band, and she does like photo shoots for different like franchises and stuff in Japan. And I messaged her and I started talking to her. And she ended up telling me that she didn't know who I was, and she had no idea where I even got the photos from her, because she goes, those photos aren't on my websites that I run. None of those photos, I never uploaded those to any of my websites. And she wanted to know where I got the photos from. And I said, well, I fell in love with the photos, and I was in a relationship with somebody who said that they were Mariko, and I spelled the last name. And she goes, I have no idea who that is. And she goes, and I'm so sorry, but it was never me. And so, and I kept trying to look up the information on her death when it turned out that there was no such person. She never existed. So I'm kind of dealing with right now the fact that I had a relationship with somebody who never even existed, and I can't find any proof of their existence even now. I have no idea who that was, and neither does the person who told me who it actually was. She didn't even know. And so it was like kind of a mystery. And so yeah, I'm kind of dealing with some things, and I thought I'd share my catfish story with you, and I hope you liked it. I'm not very good at telling stories, but yeah, like if you meet someone online, just don't always assume that you know who they are just if they tell you. But I've had quite a few catfishing stories, and I didn't know any better at the time, but this is by far the best one that I can remember. So that's my catfishing story. I'm still sort of devastated that somebody would lie to me that way, but you know.